Hello. Today is a great day for me, and I hope the Africans around the world. Today, I want to present to you the African American Economic Recovery Think Tank Roadmap, 40 Acres and A Mule. I'll be sending this out, and this is not my work per se. The only thing I did is prepare and put it together, and I'm sending it all over the world to Africans all over the world. I am so elated because for me to complete this, a lot of people put time in. As you look through this book, I send this information out. A lot of people collaborated on this, made this possible from the African American community. I'm proud of my people. It's time that we make that turn, that 180, and get on track, because nobody can save us but us. Nobody. There's plenty of people who can help and who are helping at this present time. But for us to increase our quality of life and put the template in place for generations to come, we have it right here. 40 acres and a mule. And I want you to jump on it. Get you something where to sit down, something good to eat, and I want you to dissect it from top to bottom. The information here for the African American to pick ourselves up economically. There's nothing we can't do in this world. Nothing. And it's time that we pull ourselves up in America, regardless of what we've been through. I know about the injustice, past injustice, present injustice, and future injustice. The only injustice the future injustice for African Americans today is not reading this book here. It's no book. And apply it in all areas of your life. The African American Economic Recovery Think Tank Roadmap is available to you. And this should be your conversation, because we are going to build wealth. When I talk about wealth, I'm not talking about the paper, the dollar. I'm talking about the mind. The mind, people, is where your wealth. Not in the paper. You can lose the paper. But if you got your mind, you can get more paper. You can get those dollar bills. You can do commerce throughout the world. My people, this is the opportunity. And it's the right time. This election coming up in a few more days. The think tank have delivered. Now, all I can do is put this on the table. It's up to the African American community to partake, digest, put together the different forms throughout the country. Because this roadmap is a living document. That means it adjusts to the environment, it adjusts to the poverty, it adjusts to the wealth. And there is nothing we can achieve few days left before we vote for the President of the United States. Regardless of what people may think or know, we're going to have one clear choice: Hillary Clinton. The reason why we must vote for Hillary Clinton is temperament. We could talk about all the things that have taken place with the Clintons, Bill Clinton and Hillary. And a lot of these points are very valid points. But we must look at the overall picture. The overall picture requires that we vote for the Democratic Party. Once again, let me make that clear to you. It's very important that we vote for the Democratic Party. 2 reasons. Number 1, temperament. You can't have a leader with the mindset of Donald Trump, the temperament of Donald Trump. Number 2, education. The education system, and I'm talking about life education. I'm not talking about no school book education. Because if you take care of life education, the quality of life education, it put education when it comes to the school system in the proper place, and its function at the point where it will empower during near 90% of the citizens in the United States. Absolutely. It's a fact. Many countries are doing it. So, as I talk to you today, people, whether you're Democrat, Republicans, who care about that, the most important thing is your interest. Your primary interest is your local interest, then your state, then your national. It's not about parties anymore, because we know you can't trust the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. But right now, the Republican Party is discombobulated. They lost. They are some lost people. I got plenty of information to show that facts. Under the leadership of Donald Trump, at this point, if Donald Trump would get this country in a war, we can't recover from. Donald Trump will hurt this country so bad that I don't think we would ever recover. Yes. Now let's keep things in perspective here. Hillary got some problem, but a lot of her problem comes from Bill Clinton, her husband. And as they say, you know, they're a team, so you have to look at her too. Hold her responsible. But one thing about Hillary is that we can have serious dialogues and work things out. That's one thing. That's what I'm looking at. And if you're a logical person, you will make the same decision. Logic and temperament, education, those are the things that matter. So, as I say this to you, Donald Trump bring forward a lot of issues that I'm concerned about. I am concerned about the borders. We can't let people come and go when they get ready and kill people when they get ready. We got enough problems. We don't need to compound, allow someone else to come in our country and cause this problem. Now, we have done a lot of things in other countries that come back home. A lot of things. It's just like the chicken coming home to roost. Very important, people. But we'll talk about that right now. We need, when it comes to this election, we need to vote for Hillary Clinton. And number two, we need to hold her administration accountable. Point blank. We don't need to get ourselves all beat. We got too many issues, and we got an educational problem here. We got a wealth problem here, because it doesn't make sense where you have people making that much money. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars per day, and people are hungry. People can't pay the light bill for many reasons. Now, I'm not putting it all on capitalism, because capitalism is a good thing. Let me say it again. Capitalism is a good thing. And I'm saying it from the perspective of my family being, my ancestors being slaves in this country. But today, capitalism is still a good thing. But when it's so much in unbalance when it comes to money in this country, we got a problem. Let me say this right quick. For 4 years, Wall Street has been sitting on the money. Let me say that again. Wall Street has committed a crime against the American people. They've been sitting on the money. Now, we'll talk about that later. Let's get together, people, especially male Caucasian. And y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. You need to stop. You need to stand up and be a man. A lot of male Caucasians out here who have wealth. You got that wealth through your parents. And we're not gonna get too deep into this right now, but it's a crying shame. I'm talking about most of you people I'm talking about right now are Republicans, especially the ones up there in 60, 70 years old in Congress, in the Senate, with so much hate. You can see it in your face, man. You got too much hate. It's a crying shame, man. Your legacy is full of hate. You're making billions of dollars, and you want to keep it to yourself. You don't even want to pay minimum wage, average $15. Now, everywhere in the country you cannot pay $15, but on average, it's between $12 to $15 on average. Nobody in this country should be working for wages that, and we can look at the scale and not have a comfortable life. Now, a lot of people are living an uncomfortable life in this country because you're not managing your money. You don't need a whole lot of money in America to have a good quality life. Now, you do need money. Let's not play that game now. And let's stay focused here. But right now, I need everybody voting for the Democratic Party. And whether you like Hillary or not, we need to vote Democratic. There's a reason for that. If you go back, there's a study by UCLA, when it comes to wealth in America, the scrimmage, you cut the pie out, it favored the Democratic Party. Understand what I'm saying now? I want to make clear because, I'm one of them gully geeches from South Carolina. So I want to make sure people hear me correctly. It showed that the Democratic Party since 1960 shared more wealth as a community than the Republican Party. That's right. So when it comes to understanding money and the way wealth is balanced out and moved in this country, it's the Democratic Party, not the Republican Party. Since 1960. So, going back here, we need to listen to Donald Trump, and I'm glad Donald Trump is running for office. People, did you get that? I am happy that Donald Trump is running for office. Now, Donald Trump is not qualified to be president. I do not trust Hillary Clinton, but I can work with Hillary. Temperament, I can have a sit down and work some things out. And that's what I look for in a president. A logical person. So, I'm saying to everybody, especially Republican mayors, and they call themselves educated Republicans, mayors, get on the right track, man. Cut that foolishness out. Grow up. Be a man. That's right. Be a man. You got to know wealth. You got everything you want. Time to do the right thing, man, by this country. Because I understand what we've been through, especially my people, the African American people, the price we have paid more than anybody in this country, along with the Indians. But still, there's no reason for the male community of the Republican Party to act like little boys. Man up. We need to stop fighting with each other and build this country. Because this country is in the position to help the whole world. Let's not throw that away. Let's get the right people in, regardless of Democratic, Republicans. It doesn't matter. The best person for the job. And right now, it's Hillary Clinton. Logic. Yeah. if you understand logic, Hillary Clinton is the best bet for this country. Now we need somebody like Donald Trump. we need people like Donald Trump. That's right. People like Newt Gingrich. Yeah, we need people like that. Newt, we used to say back in the day. Yeah, we need that to balance things out. But when it comes down to making decisions that matters, Hillary Clinton all day long. So once again, Stanley Scott with the African American Economic Recovery Think Tank, sending out much love to my people around the world. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Thank you.